Good morning and welcome to our sales video. My name's Faye and I am one half of Married to Reselling with my husband Simon. We sell full-time online, so eBay, Amazon, and we're also doing Etsy, Vinted and Depop now. And this is the last Monday before Christmas. Have been good over the weekend. They could always be better, but we're really pleased, and I've got some bits and bobs to show you that are going out today. So first things first, I'm going to show you some stuff that's sold on Amazon, seller fulfilled, so that means we post it. We've got this Ashes to Ashes Series 3 DVD that sold for £24.99. Now these would have only been a few quid that I'm going to show you, the Amazon items. I can't remember exactly the cost price, but they were in a recent haul video. We've also got hearing things. That's used, £24.99. And this vintage Game of Life, that sold for £44.99. So those are 3 good ones for Amazon. We also have a Depop sale. This motorcycle jacket, this was in a haul video a couple of months ago. Simon bid on a bag of sort of sports stuff. There was a crash helmet in it, some like motorcycle gloves. That one sold for £40.79. It cost £9.87. We've got a pair of kettlebell trousers. They cost £6.50. And this sea salt 3/8 skirt that I only listed over the weekend, that cost £5.99. Together, these two sold to the same person for £35. Super happy with those. Then we've got, so the bits I'm showing you now are going out via UPS today. And then I'm going to pop on again and show you the stuff that's going Royal Mail. Just doing the UPS first so it goes out quicker. Now I won't unwrap this, but this is in a recent haul video. This is the vintage Bramley Hedge teapot, full size, that I paid £5.99 for. Some of them go for up to 150, but someone offered me 110 and it was listed less than 48 hours and it cost me £5.99. So £5.99 to 110 suits me fine. Happy with that. We have this Think Fun Safari Rush Hour Jungle Escape game. That cost £3, sold for £24.99. We also have, this was in a recent haul video. This was only listed at the weekend. It's a Winnie the Pooh stocking holder. So it's Winnie the Pooh on skis. He sort of sits on your mantelpiece. There's a hook on the edge and it hangs over and you hang your Christmas stocking off of it. That cost me £5. Picked that up last week. That sold for £26.99. We have Risk the World Conquest game. This would have been a couple of quid at a Chazza and this sold for £18.90. We also have here Elephant. Like we always say, if you see it in this shaped box, it's worth picking up. This cost a couple of quid, sold for £27.49. Sopranos, the complete series. Simon picked this up last week. That cost £8, sold for £37.49. And this is what we found. We found this in the barn thinking it was listed and it wasn't. It's the Disney Traditions, The Little Mermaid Dreaming Under the Sea ornament, 25th anniversary edition. Not sure how much we paid for that because we don't know when we got it. It got put away in the barn, unlisted, and that sold for £42.99. Right, this stuff here is all going out Royal Mail today. We've done the UPS already, so I'm going to show you what's going out. We have these Ash Wedge trainer boots. They're silver, sparkly. They cost £4.99, listed this month, sold for £24.99. We've got Another Stories and Other Stories jersey dress. This cost £6.99 and sold for £16.80 on Vinted. And the customer pays post on that, so that's brilliant. I'm not going to unwrap these, but these are Cristal d'Arcs highball glasses, 24% lead crystal. They're vintage, from France. They cost £3, listed in September. They sold for £15. They were in a drop lot from the auction at some point this year. We have a vintage, just dropped a shoe, vintage 1980s Frank Usher dress, size 12. Got that for £8 in October, overpaid, sold for £15.99 on eBay. That was also listed on Etsy and Vinted. All clothes are cross-listed to Vinted and Depop. Sorry, I meant to say that as well. And vintage clothes are cross-listed to Etsy. These are the shoes I just dropped. They're Clark Software Harris Tweed court shoes, size 7. They cost £4.50. Listed this month, sold for £18.39 on eBay. Got this little mantle vase. It's lilac. It's got a chip in it. This was in a job lot. I think this was in the tut that Simon accidentally bought, which I had my head in my hands about. There's a video on here about it actually, but it turned out not to be that bad a pickup. This cost £1.19, sold for £14.39 on Etsy. Did I say that? I think I said that. Harry Potter used complete 8-film collection. That's sold on eBay for £22.22. That was a couple of quid. From a charity shop. These verbatim 9-pack DVD plus RW discs, £12.99 they sold for. They were listed this month. They cost £4. I'm not going to get this out either. It's just some, this was in a job lot from an auction. Torquay ware, Torquay pottery, 3 items, a small jug, a large jug and a jam pot with lid. Cost £3.72, sold for £10. So I wouldn't actually pick that up on purpose. And then these are in a recent haul video. These are the vintage soup mugs, you know, they've got the recipes on. Mulligatawny is the rare one, we haven't got that. This one is oxtail, scotch broth and tomato. They cost £2.25. Simon got these when he was out on his own actually. They were in a recent haul video. Listed at the end of November, sold for £17.99. And then this one's funny. So it's like it's a baby cuddle nest sleep pod lounger thing with a pillow, and it's got It's a Boy on it with little teddy bears. It's blue and grey. Now I bought these. I bought a load of them. There was like 20 of them from an auction, from the auction. But I did it online. I didn't go and see the auction, so I couldn't like root through and see what make they were or anything. It was really hard to tell in the photo. And I got them for £14 total. And when I got them home, they were all handmade. Some of them weren't great. They took up so much room. I listed a couple. One's ended up going on 99p auction. So I was like, right, I'm taking them back to the auction. So last week I went to the auction, put them in for sale, and they sold on Saturday for £12. But over the weekend I found that in our dining room still in a big bag for life. So I was like, oh, should have taken it to the auction, didn't know it was here. So I listed it and it sold straight away for £16.99. But I have no regrets. I'm glad that I did get rid of them because they took up a lot of space. We have a Game of Life board game. This sold for £21.28. That was a couple of quid from a Shazza. We've got one of these glasses, Spanish beer glasses, cost 50p, sold for £10.99. A quick sale, and it was a Hush sale. This is Hush oversized knitted jumper. This was in a recent haul video, and I've picked up a few Hush that day, all extra large. I kept the dress. I've just washed the jumper, just literally got it out of the washing machine. I'll list that in the next couple of days. And then this sold for £23.99. It cost £5.99, I think. But happy with that one because I was sort of thinking all the Hush stuff I've got wasn't selling, but I think I'll just pick up extra large from now often. Two Guys and a Girl, season 4 DVD used. This cost £1 or £2 last week in a Chazza. Simon picked it up, sold for £18.89. Then we've got a mint velvet t-shirt with a star on it. Could not sell this for love nor money. It's been listed since October. Even had it on the Hush Facebook group. Cost £4.50. I took an offer of £11 because I'm sick of the sight of it. A vintage retro Sorry from 1996. This cost £2. Listed this month, sold for £17.99. I had put that on Etsy as well because it's vintage. We've got a couple of those Virgin Atlantic key rings that sold. I have shown you those loads of times. They cost 66p, sold for £4.85. This men's granddad style cardigan, like all the teenagers love all this stuff these days. This cost £5.99, got it last week, sold for £15, brand new with tags. Then we have this vintage brass oil can, 555, trademark, made in Hong Kong. This cost £1. I think this was in one of the rubbish but not so rubbish lots that Simon got at the auction. That was on Etsy as well, but sold on eBay. Some Hornsey. This was a recent pickup as well from last week. Doesn't look like Hornsey, but I'm glad I looked at it, because Hornsey to me is like a very retro sort of pattern, but these are just blue with like a gold rim. The name is Regency. These cost £5.99 for 4 cups and 4 saucers, and sold for £29.99. They sold within like 48 hours. And we have the vintage Yahtzee, cost £2.66, sold for £12.99. That's listed in August. A 101 Dalmatians Disney Classics mug in its box, cost £5, sold for £17.99. And then we have another one out of Simon's rubbish but good vintage pickups. Was this Moreland Chelsea Works Burslem Sugar Shaker cone. It's ceramic. That cost £1 and that sold for £25. And that is everything that's going out today. It's Tuesday before Christmas, and I'm showing you what's going out today. I've got some seller fulfilled Amazon items going out. We've got this bounce off game that was only picked up last week. That sold for £29.99. That was just a couple of quid. This Hasbro Gaming Taboo game came back as a return, so relisted it. That sold really quickly for £17.49. This GoPro case and pad, housing and pad, this cost £2.99. When Simon first got it, he had no idea what it was, so he listed it for £99.99. And then we eventually sold it for £17.49. Maybe we should go on bidding wars. Then this one is a book. This was in a haul video. A Story as Sharp as a Knife, Robert Bringhurst Folio Society book. Simon paid £10 for it and it sold for £39.99. We've got a job lot of wool or yarn. That cost, no idea, sold for £12.99. A vintage pure new wool jumper, Farewell style. That cost £6, took an offer for £19. You haven't seen these, I picked these up just on a whim about a week ago. So they're not in a haul video, I don't think. They are a job lot of vintage thimbles, 64 porcelain, various sizes, with flowers, wildlife, sort of holiday destinations on. So they were £7.99, sold for £29.99. And then we've got this vase. I won't take it out, but Simon will put a picture up. It's a vintage Carlo Moretti glass vase. That cost £3, sold for £20. Then we've got these Mark Kane trousers, UK 16. They cost £2.99, sold for £15. And then this vintage James Kent Christmas tree trefoil nibbles tapas serving dish, and that cost £1 and sold for £13. So yeah, not bad today. Good selection of bits and bobs going out, and it's only early, so I'm hoping that there'll be a lot more sales later on.
Well, it's Tuesday and we've still got orders coming in. I'm just messing around with all the shipping policies, so I've got currently anything over sort of 25 quid we've still got as a UPS next day option, and that'll continue up until Wednesday, so delivery for the 23rd. I'm not going to risk it guaranteeing any deliveries for Christmas Eve. We've just sold this Butterfly by Matthew Williams pink teddycoat, UK 16. We paid £5 and sold it for £16. It's not great, but as Faye's been saying, we are very much sort of having a clear through now, end of year. Things that we've been holding out for, you know, that just haven't sold at maybe the price that we'd hoped. Yeah, it's time to get this stuff sold and give us a nice little sourcing pot for the new year. Just sold 2 big bundles of bits and bobs, some clothing and some household, same buyer. So I've just hurriedly packed it up. It's some good weight on here. Now I've got to do the label for UPS, just racing UPS today. It's like 1 o'clock or something, it still haven't been yet, which is fine. Often they'll turn up about 4. Just trying to get as much out as we can today as possible. Oh, these sold for I think £13 each, the bundles, plus £6 delivery each. Few more bits. We just took an offer. We got an offer on 2 pairs of trousers, same customer. Accepted both. Customers only paid for one, and these need shipping today, so I've got to ship these, and chances are she's not going to pay for the other ones, and then we're going to have to ship those separately. So we took the offer based on sending them together, saving ourselves £3. Doesn't look like we're going to, so that's a bit annoying. They cost £4, sold for 15. The other ones, which are unpaid, sold for 19. These 2 DVDs just sold at Amazon Seller Fulfilled. They are Two Guys and a Girl, Season 2 and Season 3. These sold for £37 together. I can't remember the cost price because we recorded differently for Amazon and I'm using my phone for the video. Actually, I don't capture it on there anyway. But it must have been £1 or £2. They were in one of our last haul videos. Might not even be out yet, that haul video, by the time you watch this. So yeah, nice little sale. Going to show you the 7 auction items that sold this week. They all sold for 99p plus post, so 7 out of 121. A brooch, some
Suspender belt,
suspenders, some socks, penguin socks. Have they actually got penguins on them?
no, it's a brand penguin, men's penguin socks.
A mint velvet
Waterfall waistcoat. Probably not going to pick mint velvet up anymore unless it's jeans. But they were from the garage sale trail, garden trail, the epic one in the summer that the woman really annoyed you.
Yes.
But we made loads of money off her stand, so I'm happy to see that, guys.
Yeah. Holiday romance, like
Swimming costume.
Posy, a nice paisley scarf, and a lily scarf. So they all sold for 99p. We've also sold, we're getting these out with UPS today.
I listed them today.
Rohan women's line trousers, UK 12.
Paid £4, sold for £21.99.
Very nice.
Morning, it's the Wednesday before Christmas and it's freezing cold, so I'm going to get through this quick. Showing you what's going out today. Just sort my phone out, there we go. Got Etsy sale. An Etsy sale, this is Yahtzee, cost 50p, sold for £11.99. An Amazon sale, this Friends DVD box set I picked up for £1.99. It's brand new and sealed, sold for £44.99. That was an Amazon Seller Fulfilled sale. A foul fashion blazer, I got a load of these in an auction. A couple have sold. This one, they cost £2.42. Unfortunately, I didn't know that they were all extra small but when I bid. That cost £2.42, sold for £7.99 on eBay. This Good Life DVD picked up last week in a trouser. That cost, I don't know how much, a couple of quid max. Sold for £11.67. It's used, so it may even be, it would have been like £1 probably. We've got these Rohan Tangier crop trousers. We actually showed you some of these in the earlier video. The same person's bought these ones as the other ones. The other ones were like a terracotta colour. These cost £4, sold for 19. We've got this Oasis rib ruche sleeve top, cost £4, brand new tag, sold for 15. We've got this Spanish beer glass, cost 50p from a closing down pub sale, and that one sold for £10.99 plus expedited delivery of £4.49, so that's going UPS today. Christmas Eve, and more items going out today. Admittedly not as much as there has been on other days this week, but that's because Royal Mail won't deliver in time for Christmas now. So we've got no UPS collections today, everything is just Royal Mail. So I'm going to show you what we sold. First of all, this Pure Collection roll neck sleeveless jumper, 100% cashmere. Picked that up last week for £3.99 from a Chazza, sold for £18.99, along with these bottles, a job lot of 8 bottles and cups, mixed brands, brand new, unused, wholesale, car boot, reseller. So they're basically sort of drinks bottles, collapsible cups, and sort of like fizzy drink cups, reusable ones that came in a job lot that I don't want to list because they're branded with other like company names and stuff, not anything that I'm interested in. So sold those for £10 plus post. The cost price is £0. Worked out the cost price for all the items I kept, and they bought those 2 items together, so they'll be posted together, so that's good. This item next is a telephone. It's a 4G Wi-Fi wireless fixed phone desktop. It cost £20 and we sold it for 18. Now Simon just filled me in on this. He bought it from a charity shop not that long ago for £20, listed it this month. It came in its box. When he scanned the box in the shop, it was a really good phone, goes for over 100 quid. And the phone was black. Gets it home, looks in the box, it's a completely different phone in the box, and it doesn't sell for much at all. So check your boxes in the shop. So that's disappointing, but at least we got some money back on that. Then we have this Sims 3 game. Simon picked this up last week. The box is a bit battered, but it's brand new and sealed. This is from a Chazza. It was pence. And this sold for... how much did it sell for? It sold for £9, so that's good. Then we've got a Hush metallic striped t-shirt, extra small. I only picked this up, extra small's like, I don't sell extra small. It sticks around for way too long. Always pick up bigger sizes. This only cost me £2 though in November, so picked that up and sold that for £15. And then finally we've got an an Etsy sale. This watch. This was also in the boxes that Simon bid on by mistake. Maybe I should do a video about how profitable those boxes were in the end, because I kind of like to know, because every day I'm showing you something that came in that box. So yeah, it was £1. I worked it out, it was £1 cost price, and it sold for no, I haven't got the email. It sold for between £15 and £20, I'm pretty sure. Couldn't tell you how much. Maybe Simon will put it on the screen here. But yeah, well done Simon on your accidental auction boxes, because they paid off. Merry Christmas Eve everybody. Yes, we are posting out on Christmas Eve because that's what we do. It's blooming cold out here, so I'm just going to go straight into it. We've got these Mad White gloves, large steel knuckle touchscreen motorcycle gloves. They cost £9.87 and sold for £18.35, but they were in a big bundle from an auction lot with a crash helmet and a leather jacket, a bike bag, and we've done really well on that bag, so that is absolutely fine. We have a Ted Baker half button top, ladies, cost £6, sold for £12.99. That was a bad buy. It's a horrible colour, I don't know what I was thinking. Then we have these 2 bulbs. They were in a haul video. I'm not going to take them out because they're very fragile. So one's a Pro Photo flash tube for PB and Pro 7, and one is a Pro Photo flash tube for Pro 7 and PB. I guess they're the same. But one sold for $99.99 and one sold for $98.99 to the same person in America via GSP. They cost... one cost $19.99. They both cost $19.99 each, so really happy with that. Great sale for a Christmas Eve. Going out on a high. Then we've got this Good Friends Are Like Stars hanging wall plaque. That was just in an auction lot. That costs £4.70, sold for £6.39. Boom. Then we have this Indigo Moon jacket, medium, cost £5.95, sold for £6.99. And this Avondale art glass paperweight, stamped on the bottom, Avondale, and that cost £2.90 and that sold for £15.99. That was in a job lot from an auction as well. So that is everything going out. Obviously won't be there in time for Christmas because Christmas is tomorrow, but we're really happy with our Q4 sales. Hope you've had a great Q4, and we will see you after Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for getting us to 1,000 subscribers, but it's a lot to us, and we really appreciate all the interaction that you've made with us. We've really enjoyed doing it, so thanks very much, and see you soon. Bye.